Okay, wait. Out of Africa theory changed. Wait, what?
Of out of Africa migration. Was this of out of Africa migration? Was this a one-time event, or did it take place on multiple occasions? The site of Obadiah is found close to the southern edge of the Sea of Galilee, near Kibbutz Beit Zera, and is one of the earliest prehistoric sites to be found outside of Africa, and dates to around 1.5 million years ago. The only other site that predates
New York
Obadiah
is Iroquois.
Tbilisi in the Republic of Georgia, which dates to around 1.8 million years ago.
If you're Native American, you might be
Obadiah was
Iroquois
discovered
too.
and excavated in the early 60s.
Iroquois.
By many of the famous
Like
Israeli prehistorians
Negroid or
uncovered rich
Caucasoid or
stone tools
Mongoloid.
assemblages that were
Iroquois.
used by early humans, together with numerous animal bones, some of which went extinct a long time ago, like saber-toothed cats and mammoths, while others are not usually associated with Israel, such as hippos, rhinos, and big crocodiles. In 2018, Miriam Bellmaker won a National Science Foundation grant to study the ancient climate and to accurately date the site. While studying animal bones from the site, she came across a vertebra with human-like feature that was actually excavated in 1966. Together with Professor Elabin, we studied the vertebra and came up with some new and important conclusions.
I know what you're thinking. Here's Kristen Bell on a luxurious vacation with her pretend kids. But I'm really here for all the points I get with my City Strata Elite card.
City Strata Elite. Rewards where it counts. That's the point.
First, it is a fossilized early human bone that belonged to a child. We know so because of the shape of the vertebra and the fact that it is incomplete, meaning that it did not finish its growing process. We estimate that had it reached adulthood, this individual would be around 1.8 meters tall and weigh about 19 kilograms. These numbers.
Today, I'm bringing you a little story about.
Archaeologists in the Colombian Amazon have found a wondrous canvas of sorts, filled with rock art from the last ice age. This canvas is an 8-mile or 13-kilometer-long expanse of rock painted with red ochre, a pigment frequently used in rock art across the ancient world. And it's filled with all kinds of South American Ice Age animals, some of which are now extinct, including mastodons, giant sloths, and paleollamas. Other images include human handprints, geometric patterns, human figures, and hunting scenes. As study co-author Mark Robinson, an archaeologist at the University of Exeter, said, "These really are incredible."
Adobe Acrobat Studio is all new. What can PDF spaces with AI do? For your marketing needs in one spot. An AI assistant, show me what you got. AI breakdowns on trend reports. Unlock key insights on the rise of shorts. Do a quick summary, show me what to read. AI, give me just the numbers, please. Do a recap of all your learning. Add an AI graphic of potential earnings. Ideate, generate, do it all in one. Do that, doing that, did that, done. Now you can do that with Acrobat. Now you can do that with the all-new Acrobat.
Images
like I said,
the earliest
he's a
people
nobody.
to live in western Amazonia.
Like I said, he's a
It
nobody.
likely took indigenous people hundreds to
Saying
thousands
that I
of
look
years to
like I
paint
was
these images,
How does someone
with
look
the
like they were-
earliest dating to about 12,600 to 11,800 years ago, just as the last ice age was winding down. During this period, the Amazon was a patchwork of different landscapes, including savannas, thorny scrub, and forest. After the ice age ended and temperatures rose, the Amazon transformed into the tropical rainforest we know today. Researchers are calling the...
All right. We heard you, lady. Hey, let's get it going. Yeah. I guess we should start talking about him, and then maybe that means we've talked about predators. It's like, bro, why do you want my content to be about predators again? He's mad that I don't talk about the Epstein files and child abuse. It's kind of random, bro. Why would I? And then he said that I looked like I was abused too. And indigenous science and knowledge. Hey. We're here. Welcome. Yeah, this is a new account, guys, too. Just so you guys know. The Gucci. Don't do that. Hey, we got 7 people on YouTube. That's what's up. When you guys come in on YouTube, say something, all right? The religious ways of the Haudenosaunee. Oh, thank you. It's got all the planets on it in a wolf paw print.
You have to see this. The builders of this place.
Yo, yeah, there was a shooting there.
That literally...
There was a shooting at Teotihuacan, and you could hear, it was, when people clap and it makes that weird noise, you can hear the shots making a weird noise. It sounded like a fucking ray gun.
Transforms vibration. It's called the Fourier transform, and turned it into a building. Don't believe me? I'll prove it to you. This is a synthesizer. I use it to make whoops. Those are whoops. Chichen Itza takes a sine wave and turns it into a square wave. You increase the semitones, or the pitch, by the same amount of levels in Chichen Itza. How about visually? Cymatic patterns show sound through a metal plate. They have an equation.
Wow! Bro, you can't make this stuff up. Homeboy came at me with the reading rainbow.
Yeah, dude, I would never watch anything from this guy. Like, this is what I mean. It's like, the reason why they talk about our culture is because they don't have all this cool stuff in their culture, yo. Our native culture, indigenous culture, is the original culture. Just so you guys know. Indigenous culture, indigenous means original first, right? Indigenous culture is the original culture. It is the mother culture to all cultures. They do not have a culture. Culture is language, ceremony, customs, and traditions passed down from generation to generation. That's culture. I'm sorry, but in order to have a real culture, you gotta have a language. You gotta have a way. You gotta have ways of religion. They don't have their own language. They speak a white man's language. We still got our languages. They don't even know what tribe they were from, right? We got our ceremonies. We don't pray to a white Jesus or a white man God. We got our own shit. They prayed to white Jesus and white man gods, Christians, right? They don't have their culture. They don't have a real culture. They don't even know what tribe they are, who they are. That's why they're trying to take our shit. That's why they steal everything, too, because they don't have their own stuff. Land takers is what we call it, colonizers. Land takers. Thoth in South America. Let's see.
Thoth, who had peacefully governed ancient Kemet Egypt for 16,000 years, was ordered by his father Enki to abandon the pyramid conflicts.
So this guy thinks that his people are the Anunnaki because the Anunnaki are actually pale-skinned people. The Anunnaki are pale-skinned, blue-eyed, green-eyed people. Did you know that? So if you have been taught that the Anunnaki are black, I am sorry. The Anunnaki are not black people. They never have and they never will be. They made black people, actually. So you know everything. I know who's the Indians. I know black people are not the Indians. Black people are mulattoes. You met them? Listen, they depicted themselves. The Anunnaki are not black, bro. We can look up what the Anunnaki look like. Hold on, let's see. Were the Anunnaki white-skinned or black-skinned? Let's see. Who said we were Indian? Black people want to be Indian. Not all of them, but if it's not Indian, it's something else. Hebrew, Israelite, Moorish, Egyptian, anything besides what you really are. Okay, based on modern alternative theories, specifically the ancient astronauts hypothesis popularized by Zecharia Sitchin, the Anunnaki are described as tall. Hold on, let me fix this. The Anunnaki are described as tall, fair-skinned, or white-skinned beings with light hair and blue eyes. These descriptions often categorize them as Nordic types from a star system. Let's see what they look like, too. Let's see what the Anunnaki look like. Yeah, bruh. These is not y'all. I'm sorry. This is what Anunnaki look like. Yeah, yo, they're blue-eyed, bro. And look, he's got tattoos all over him. That's the same thing. What would it say if you ask what Jesus looked like? Jesus, listen. This is the problem. You guys live in a black and white world. You guys are going to go for hell for lying, right? You guys believe in Jesus, right? So, was his hair white like wool, or was his hair looked like wool? What was it? Was his hair like wool, or was it white like wool? Put a 1 in the chat if his hair was white like wool. Put a 2 in the chat if his hair was like wool, like if texture-wise. 1, if his hair was white like wool. 2, if his hair was like wool, like textured-wise. 1 or 2. You're pressed? I'm not pressed. I'm asking a question. Answer the question. No, this is Seneca are part of this. This is not called the Seneca flag. This is called the Hiawatha belt or the 5-nation belt. It's a wampum belt. It's a flag, but traditionally it was a wampum belt. It's the Hiawatha belt. 6 nations, Iroquois, Haudenosaunee flag. Seneca do fly this flag though, because we're part of the Confederacy. Well, yeah, Seneca is one of the original main tribes. Yeah, see? So anybody, you hear a lot of them say, oh, Jesus had woolly hair. And then they'll read that verse, but they'll leave out the part where it says his hair was white like wool. They say, oh, his hair was like wool. No, his hair was white like wool. White. Not the color, but not. I got you. You see what I mean? And anybody that says that is probably going to go to fucking hell. To be honest. It's like you literally are trying to trick people and deceive people. You're trying to trick people and deceive people. Nothing you talk about help no one. You only criticize other races. I don't criticize, bro. I'm just saying, if you're going to go to hell, if you're sitting on here lying like that, telling people that Jesus' hair was like wool, his hair wasn't like wool. Listen, you guys are trying to, you guys think everybody used to look like, not like they're from the Niger Congo. I'm sorry, but you guys don't even come from black people. Black people don't come from black people. Black people are some of the newest people. Same with white people. Same with white people. I am going to list all the ancient people from around the world. I'm going to make a collage. I need a collage like that. That's going to be a good collage when I make this picture. So, all the ancient people of the world, the people that have been here before everybody else, White people are the newest and black people are the second newest. They are both the newest. They were not here in the beginning. I am sorry. They both haven't seen an ice age. The original man, we are mankind, right? You guys can be human. You're actually, white man is Cro-Magnon, 4th gen. And they're a seafaring race. They're a seafaring race. You were not here in the beginning. You guys were not here in the beginning. My people were here, placed here in the beginning. We were made by Creator. You guys actually are kind of like experimentation, like lab rats almost. You know nothing. That's why you're so pressed, right? Come on up and talk to me, bro. Come talk. All right, send a request. Oh, you didn't have to mute him. Come on. Come on, I'm trying to let him come on up and talk. Send a request, bro. I didn't mute him, y'all. I didn't mute him. My mods did. Is that why you wanted mod access? You said, make me mod, and then all of a sudden he's gone. No, I'm just playing. Yo, where the fuck is he, though? Send a request. Bro's scared because he doesn't know anything. But anyway, I'm going to list all the people that were here before white people and black people. Native Americans, Mexicans, Asians, Polynesians, Tasmanians, Aboriginals from Australia, Egyptians, Middle Easterners, Hindus, Indians from India, Samoans, Tongans, Tasmanians, Hawaiians, South Americans. Those are all the medium brown people, everybody that's in between white and black. I am sorry, but the original man and the first humans were not white or black, and neither was Jesus. The original man is all those people that I listed right there. Now let me list the people that were here before white people and black people. The people that built all the pyramids, the people that started all these civilizations. White people and black people are just us mutated to their climate. That's all it is. We are all related, people. But the people that kept their look from what the original humans used to look like would be us. It's because Native Americans have stories of going to the middle of the earth and being protected when there was a solar flare. The ant people saved the native race, the red race. They said, yo, follow me. You're God's chosen people, so we're going to bring you to the middle of the earth. Everybody else on the surface, yeah, they probably won't make it. Yeah, I want this guy to come on up and talk, yo. Where'd he go? He probably left as soon as he got muted. That's how they are. Yeah, he ran. He ran as soon as he couldn't talk shit, he ran. You're hurting your people, feeding them lies. I don't have to look. I don't hurt my people, bro. I uplift my people. I try to lead by example and be a good role model. Let them know that, hey, being native is cool. Being indigenous is cool, right? Let them know that there's people that like them that they can relate to. Listen, I've changed and come a long way in my life. Are you a Freemason? No. No. I'm a tribal member. That's something way better. Way more official. The Freemasons learn from the natives. Their building techniques and how they build stuff. Mason means builder, right? So the builders learn from the natives. Some of the first Masons were natives. Or some of the first Native American Freemasons were Iroquois. But that's another conversation. A lot of people think they're good and they're bad, but they learned a lot from our people. Even these secret societies, yo. They stole our bones, yo. So look up the Geronimo pyramid. Geronimo has a little pyramid. It looks like a pyramid of skulls, actually. But President Washington or George Bush, actually, his grandfather stole Geronimo's bones, and they do black magic. So there's people that do black magic. Oh, yo, that shit that happened to my foot last night. I took my sock off, yo, because I thought it was something in my sock. But yeah, yo, whatever it is, it was like tickling the top of my foot for a second. Yo, I was like, what the fuck? Yo. So yeah, yo, if there's something out there where where people get touched by invisible things, yo, that we can't see. There's technology or something out there that is fucking with people, touching their private parts, tickling them, making them sick, can even make you die. Yeah, yo, it's probably like some type of technology or whatever, but it touched my foot last night again. It touches me every night, all over the place, yo. But yeah, it tickled my foot last night, whatever it was. And you can feel it, yo. It feels like maybe like a finger poking you sometimes, and there's nothing there, yo. Absolutely nothing there. They do it to people like me to fuck with us and make us think we're crazy, yo. Direct energy weapons, yes. And then that's what those people were passing away. All those scientists, they all studied that stuff, yo. It's because they know too much. Bro, I'm not in a gang, bro. I'm not in a gang. I'm sorry I give off those vibes, but I try to go out of my way to be nothing like those people, or literally, I go out of my way to be nothing like black people. I literally go out of my way. If there's music playing, rap songs playing, I will go out of my way, walk across the fucking room to turn it to something else or just turn it off. I go out of my way to be nothing like those people, because those people go out of their way to be everything like us. So why would I copy the people that are trying to copy us? Right? The fuck? I'm sorry I give off gangster vibes though. But no, I'm not in a gang, bro. I'm not a Crip. None of that, bro. Or blood, none of that, bro. I'm sorry I give off those vibes. Sitting here at my computer. Venting. Venting to you guys at my computer. I'm sorry I give you gangster vibes and you think everybody thinks I'm in a gang. Right? Like, goddamn. I know there's people in my community, but don't clump us all in one. I won't tell you what to do. You don't tell me what to do. But you know what? I won't clump you all in one, but it's a good chunk of y'all. There's a good chunk of black people. And it's not even just black. I feel like because you guys don't want to be African or whatever, you guys are trying to take the native identity. And it's not all you guys. The majority, the mulattoes. And you know what? Actually, all black Americans are mulatto. I don't even really... I'm getting to the point where I want pretendians to stop talking shit about my people and all that. Kind of want them to find themselves, right? But this is the tough pill I gotta swallow. That'll probably never happen. We will probably never be left alone. Are you in Steenberg? No. I'm in Buffalo Creek. But I got people in Steenberg. I got people in Salamanca. I got people throughout all the reservations. All 17 of them. Or all 19 of them. Yeah, it's like, oh, you're in a gang. Nobody's in a gang, bro. That's all in the movies, yo. It's all in the movies, bro. Like, I've been in jails. I've done time. Given years of my life to jails and institutions, yo. Years. That is all in the fucking movies, yo. That's all in the movies. Yeah, you got people that think they're like gangs and all that, but it's like regular ass people, yo. It's not what you think. It's all a facade, yo. It's a facade. It's bums, yo. Those are your gangs, bums. And a gang, if you need a gang to live your life and need protection, I'm sorry, you're soft. You're weak. You're a weak individual. If you need that much support, you need to be around men all the time to have your back, yo. I'm a tribal member. I got my fucking tribe. I got my family, yo. My clan. I don't need no fucking gang, yo. Gang culture is mimicking indigenous culture anyway. Fighting over territories. That's tribal. Gang culture is tribal anyway. It's tribalism. Definitely your war chief is your big homie, right? Your gang is your war party or your tribe. You're fighting over territories. You're getting jumped in. That's the gauntlet. You'd had to, in order to be in a Haudenosaunee war party, you would have to withstand the beatings of our club. We would all line up and you'd have to run past us. And you'd have to withstand the beatings of our clubs in order to war with us. Tallying tattoos, right? Tattoos of your tallies of how many scalps and lives you took. Or even on your club. Or even the times you've been wounded too. We tally that. So gang culture is tribalism. It's mimicking it. Actually, all of gang culture, all of black culture is pretty much mimicking everything else because they are black. That's a fabrication. That's not even real. They're not even real black people. Real black people are in Africa. Real black people are in Africa. The ones over here, right, mixed with the colonizer are all mulattoes. They're hairy. They're fucking whitewashed, watered down Africans. If you were actually black, you wouldn't be all hairy. Your fucking lips would be blue and purple. Yo, you're supposed to be blue, but they think they're all red and pink. We're copper colored. Copper is salmon pink. Just so you know. Copper is salmon pink. Just so you know. They all think they're fucking red and pink, yo. No, you're fucking supposed to be blue and hairless. Yeah, and you know, scarification, that's what you guys do. Tattoos, you can't see the tattoos. Scarification, that's something you can see. I'm a tattoo artist. We got to put white and green on you guys. We got to tattoo green for black. Because I've tattooed real black people where they're black, actually. And you got to use green ink. You got to use green ink. Street gang culture is Masonic. Oh. Oh, that's funny. How is it Masonic? How is that Masonic? Please tell me. How is it Masonic? It is not Masonic. Why do people ask who you represent when they see someone dressed in certain colors or have a bandana? Man, I can't just wear clothes and items without being suspected of being affiliated with some stupid group or gang. Exactly, yo. And for me, it's my tattoos. It's my aura, I guess. You know? But everybody that is a boss doesn't have to be fucking a criminal or in a gang. What lodge you rep? I am not a fucking Mason, bro. Why do you guys think I'm a Mason, bro? If I was gonna do that shit, I work my way up and become a Shriner. That's what I would do. I'd become a 32nd degree and then a 32nd and a half in the Irish fucking half, right? I do it all. Go all four corners of the planet, yo. If I was gonna do, that's me. If I wouldn't do that, but if I was gonna do it, that's what I would do. Because everything I do, I'm a radical at everything I do. Everything. Like when I was a tattoo artist, I became a tattoo artist. Now look at me. You have a ring? Bro, I don't have a ring. Bro, and listen, you're just bro, that picture that you're talking about on my fucking Instagram from when I was like 17, dude, you're a creep, bro. Like, why are you so obsessed with me and like my life, bro? Like, you stalk me and you post pictures that I posted of myself. Honestly, like, man to man, why do you creep on another man's life? Like, years back, I'm about to be 30. You're looking at my Instagram from when I was like 17. And then you're screenshotting pictures of me and then sending them to me in my comments. Like, man to man. Don't you think that's creepy? You're saving my picture in your phone as a man. You made a fake video of you and didn't tag you in it? Bro, that's you. Bro, nah, bro. That's me when I was a kid, bro. Like, I had a lot of tattoos when I was young, bro. Like, here's the thing. Like, you guys just... Dang, yo. You guys, it don't look good for you guys. It don't look good for you guys. You made a fake video. That is you, bro. That is you. Hold on. That is you, bro. That is 100% you. Hold on. This is 100% you. That's why you fucking started boxing after this shit, huh? Hold on. We'll find you. We'll find you. We'll find one. We'll find one. We'll find one. We'll find your video. Y'all are supposed to be blue. Y'all are supposed to be blue. Why aren't you blue? Why are you blue and why are you pink and hairy? You're supposed to be blue. Bruh. You are supposed to be blue. Are you even on here? Damn, we gotta go this far back? This is how far back you're crying about it? Damn, you're crying about old stuff, bro. This is real old stuff you're crying about. Hold on, maybe we did pass it. Hey, yo, you guys said you guys were the Moors? You said you guys were the Moors?
So my mom gave me this book, Neho Neo Death Note, and that's what it was like. This is about the elders from Seneca territories, and you know how we're always going back and forth with people about who the Moors were. And
oh yeah, what's that shit? Oh, Cattaraugus Seneca Bear Clan. Hey, who's the Moors now? Hey, hey, look at Cattaraugus Seneca Hawk Clan. Hey,
yeah.
Who's the Moors now? No, that was a good one though, right? Hold on. Stay off the Diddy oil. Hold on, we'll find your little video, bro. We'll find your little video. Hold on. What the fuck happened to it, yo? Yo, we gotta find that video where he's like, I'm out here by myself. That, how come it looks like you, sounds like you, talks like you, and all that, and you're saying that's not you? That is definitely 100% you, bro. I am sorry. This is years ago you're getting mad about stuff. Hold on. Is it this far back? I don't know, bro. Where the fuck is this shit? Yeah, look at how funny these people are. Hold on.
I'm scalping so many pretendians, and they're so mad at me that they can't beat me with facts, so they try to beat me with lies. Now they're saying that I'm not Seneca and I got kicked out of my tribe 2 years ago. Look at this fucking lie.
He is no longer in the Seneca. They booted him 2 years ago. Have you ever seen Ronald?
So he's no longer in the Seneca. They booted him 2 years ago. Have you ever seen Ronald with any other tribal members on any of his videos? The answer is absolutely not. There is a reason for that.
That was that age.
So
that
I'm
age.
scalping
Yo,
so
that
many.
age sweet, like wine. Yo, it gets sweeter as the time goes on. Yo, this is why I fucking do what I do. Is because for some reason they think they're right. Yo, if you're Native American, you can never be wrong against these motherfuckers. You know why? Because they're trying to steal our identity, and they think that they're in the right. Yo, they literally think they're in the right. So you cannot be wrong. So that person, Tanoi Red Clay, literally made a lie in saying that my tribe booted me from my tribe 2 years ago, and you haven't seen any videos with me and my tribe or whatever. Then what happened last weekend then? And I'm not trying to be cocky. I need to be humble, yo. I'm trying to be humble. Yeah, it's true though. But now what? See what I mean? It's like wine. It gets sweeter as it ages, and the time goes on, yo. It gets better, yo, as time goes on, yo. It's like you guys are started all these lies and say, yeah, his tribe don't even claim him. He kicked him. They kicked him out. And then you guys are begging people to call my tribe and lie to them and tell them I call you guys the N-word and say I'm racist and all that, trying to get me in trouble. You guys are writing letters to the president of my tribe, doing all this shit, right? And then my tribe went and gave me a blanket. And I say that the most humble way ever. But it's kind of like, yeah, fuck you guys, yo. Really? And you spread lies like that, and then you say you never seen me with any, yeah, okay. How did that work out for you guys, yo? How did it work out for you guys, though? You know? The Fez, yeah. They used to meet at the Legion, yo, or the Moose. Yeah, I don't have them. There's one right here. Here. In the parking lot. In the parking lot. In the parking lot. Yo, Richie Rex, bro, you've been obsessed with me for a while, and I blocked you, right? And I blocked you. And last time I talked to you, you were talking shit about me, and I asked you if you were going to go take care of what's wrong with your neck or whatever. So did you take care of that? Did you get the lotion like I told you to? Richie Rex. Yo, Richie Rex. Oh, he dropped. Okay, never mind. Yo, as soon as I brought that up, he dropped. What? Yo, that is crazy. As soon as I brought that up, he dropped. Yo, that is wild. Yo, that is wild, yo. Yeah, if you go look at his profile, there's something wrong, yo. He got a big old fucking rash or something right there. I told him go take care of that before you get online talking shit about people. Yeah. You shouldn't, if that's what I don't like, yo. If you got something wrong with you, nobody should be talking shit about anybody. But especially if you got something wrong with you like that, that's just like, yeah, yo, that's wrong, yo. You know what I mean? Like, you see people that, like, definitely got, like, something wrong with them talking shit about people. And it's like, you can't say anything because they're probably, like, mad or something because they're deformed or whatever, right? So, yeah, yo, that's just, yeah, that's bad medicine, yo. You people aren't supposed to be like that, yo. They're not supposed to be like that, yo. They're supposed to be like the most kind people. And then another thing, if your people went through, we've all been through some, Native Americans and the black community has both been traumatized and been through so much shit with each other. We should not be treating each other like this, yo. To be honest, we shouldn't be treating each other like that, yo. We've been through too much. We've been through too much. And then even not just as a community as a whole, yo, I've been through too much in my life, yo. I want more respect for myself, yo. Not that I like demand respect, but yeah, yo, I don't want to be so fucking hateful, yo. And I know that I'm young. I'm 29. I'm about to be 30, but now I'm about to be 30, yo. I'm not trying to be had that 20-year-old mentality of fucking, nobody can talk shit to me. I don't care how big or whatever, right? Like, having that mentality, yo. I'm getting too old to be acting like that, yo, to be honest. And it just makes me into a very ugly person. It makes bro, I'm not in a gang. I'm not in a gang, yo. I'm a tribal member. And I know my tattoos don't help. I was a tattoo artist. And bandanas, anybody can wear any color fucking bandana they want. And when I go like this is not a gang sign. This is not a gang sign. This is the hook or the gun at sign. This is something my people do. Some people, New York Indians, do that. Our people invented sign language. Native Americans as a whole, we invented sign language. All the highways, the creeks and rivers, those were our canoe highways, and then all the highways you drive on the interstate and the routes, those were just moccasin trail routes that got bricked over and paved over and widened. So we would trade amongst each other, and not all of us speak the same language. All of our languages, this is the place with the most languages on the planet, right? With the most languages on the planet is because life's originated here. So you got different tribes not speaking the same language. If I'm gonna go trade, right, hit the highway, I'm gonna go trade and talk with my hands, yo. So talking with our hands is something that we do when you're communicating with another tribe. They say ASL, American Sign Language, derives from Plains hand talk, is what they call it. Bro, you gotta get off that McDonald's Wi-Fi or whatever the fuck you're on. Damn, we can't find that video.
What's up, my boy? What's up, my boy? How you been doing?
Dude, you're so creepy, bro.
Hey, yeah, man. So let's talk about some real stuff, man, real quick, man.
Okay.
No arguing.
All right.
No arguing, man.
All right.
So, I'm located in Minnesota, man. So it's been like seven different tribes up here, man, where they took them off. They took them off for they enrollment, man. What's going on?
No, they didn't.
Yes, facts.
Like what? The Nooksack tribe?
No, it's more than that, man. It's like 7 different tribes.
What? And you think it's because black people are the real Indians? You think that's the reason why?
No, I'm asking you. Why?
Listen, the people get disenrolled because they're like the wrong kind of native. And those tribes, they do it because they're getting greedy. Let me explain it to you. They're doing it because they get greedy, though. They're probably they probably own casinos, and the people in charge, they believe that, hey, if there's less slices of the pie, the bigger the slice. So they believe disenrolling other natives will make their checks get more if they own a casino. So a lot of greed is going on, and they're disenrolling people that are the wrong kind of native, or just they're not on their rolls, or I don't know how they fucking got into the tribe. And you guys, the way you guys are trying to push it, you guys are trying to say that they bought their way into the tribe, or it's because black people are the real Indians, and that has nothing to do with that. Has nothing to do with y'all.
Okay, listen, I didn't get up here for that. I'm just finna speak facts. So if you go and look it up right now, they said the people that's been dissing.
Yeah, let's look it up. Tell us the tribe. Tell us the tribe.
Yeah, they don't have no lineage.
Yeah, bro, you're making shit up. Tell us the tribe.
I'm not, bro.
Tell us the tribe.
I'm not, bro.
Please, tell us the tribe.
No, so you can try to create some AI and try
No, I want to look it up, bro. I'm gonna look it up, bro. Let me look it up. What tribe is disenrolling people?
I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, send it to us right now so we can look it up and prove you wrong.
Yeah, I'm finna send you a couple of them right now. I'll hit you back. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, and you know what, dude? That has nothing to do with me. It's not my tribe, bro. It's not my tribe. And I think you're making it up because you don't even know the name of the tribe, bro. You don't even know the name of the tribe. You're making stuff up, bro. Bro, just tell us the name, bro, please.
Bro, are you enrolled in a tribe right now?
Yes. I've been my entire life.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Yes, I have been my entire life.
Show evidence right now.
What do you want to see? A tribal ID? I don't, dude, you are a nobody, bro. You are a nobody, bro. Show proof right now. What do you want to see? A tribal ID, bro?
No, call.
It's after hours. Bro, you're weird, bro. No, bro. You can watch the video where I got, my tribe gifted me a blanket and had a whole blanket ceremony for me, bro. Yeah, at our casino that we own. In our own building. Huh?
So you get welfare?
My, bro, dude, you get welfare. You get welfare, bro.
Do you get a perk?
Yeah, we get annuity, yes.
Okay, that's welfare.
No, it is not.
You get paid.
Oh, yeah, it is. Who cares? Who cares?
You get welfare.
Yeah, who cares? Yo, yeah, bro, listen, I could go downtown and show you DSS. It's gonna be people that look like you, bro. You're not gonna see a line of Native Americans at social services. You're gonna see a line of people that look like you.
Hey, bro, you not Native American.
You're right, I'm Indigenous American.
Hey, now, come on, man. Now you trying to go with that narrative, bro? Ain't you mixed with white, bro? You said you mixed with white, too. So what are you?
I'm Seneca, bro. 100% Seneca.
Is your dad Seneca?
My dad's Onondaga.
Okay, is he Seneca?
Half Onondaga, half Mohawk.
Hey, you came out your dad nutsack, so you, whatever your dad is.
He's still Iroquois Ungwehue.
Listen, you, whatever your dad is, you not Seneca.
Then I'm still Iroquois Ungwehue. I am what my mother is. Our people are matrilineal, bro. That shows you that you don't know what you're talking about because Iroquois are matrilineal. We trace lineage through the mother. Huh?
I know exactly what I'm talking about, bro.
Dude, you need to worry about that rash on your face before you get on here and try to talk about anybody, bro.
Bro, you just had a red bandana. You went from Crip to blood,
Bro, I'm sorry I give you gangster vibes, bro, but I've never claimed Crip or blood, bro. This is not Crip or blood, bro. Go ahead, screenshot it, bro. Go ahead, bro. Make me famous, please, bro. Please. I think gang culture is copying us anyway.
No, bro. Yeah. I don't get off of all that, man. Hey, listen,
bro, listen, dude. Listen, you are like so pressed by Native men, bro, and it shows.
No, it's you. It's not.
Why are you so pressed about me, bro? Why?
Because you get on here and you say black people.
Yeah, fuck y'all. Shut up. Bro, I'm only like that because y'all are so hateful towards my people, bro. You met the right one, y'all. You guys met the right one. And it's not fuck all black people. It's fuck the pretendians. And they're trying to paint a picture to make it look like I'm racist. I'm not fucking racist. Listen. Like anybody that would just came in there and saw what I just said when I said, yeah, fuck y'all. Everybody's going to try to take that out of context. But if you sat there and watched the whole conversation, you would know that, yeah, it's kind of like, fuck y'all, bro. You're sitting there saying, you're not enrolled. Prove you're enrolled. No, call someone. I don't want to see your card. Call someone. It's like, bro, who the fuck are you, dude? You're some fucking 4'9" obese dude with a big rash on his face, bro. Telling natives to prove themselves to you, bro. Like, like you are literally nobody, bro. Like, my little live with the 20 people in here is probably like the most anybody ever paid attention to, bro. I'm sorry. That's like the most attention you will ever get in your life was just now on my live, bro. Unless you fucking do something bad, and you probably will. Statistics say you probably will. Let me reset. We're getting flagged for bullying. Yeah, we gotta reset, guys. Everybody come back. He got some big rash on his face trying to talk to people like that, yo. He literally, if you look at his profile, he's got like this big black fucking pimple fucking thing on his face, yo. It's like, that's what I was just talking about too. It's like, bro, if you got something wrong with you, you should not be talking shit about people, yo. Are you traditional Ongwe Hue, or are you a handsome, like, Masonic follower? I'm both, bro. I'm both. I go to Longhouse. I'm both. Not by choice, though. Not by choice, bro. I'm not your average fucking cookie cut native that everybody else is trying to paint natives to be, yo. I'm sorry. Yeah, yo, he's sitting there wanting me to prove myself to him. Yeah, you know, yeah, he's sitting there wanting me to prove myself to him. And it's like, bro, I don't even fucking know who the fuck you are, bro. Go take care of that rash on your face. That's what I'm saying. Why are you so mad, bro? Bro, I'm not mad, bro. I'm just annoyed. It's like, yeah, I'm trying to settle down. Yo, I'm really trying to work on myself. I just want everybody to know that, yo. Since I got my blanket, I've been trying to change my life, yo. Honestly, it has humbled me, and I wanna be more humble. I'm not trying to be fucking asshole no more, yo. To be honest, because I'm not like that, yo. I used to have like respect for you guys. Ruined it for your people, yo. Just so you know, like next time something bad happens to y'all, just know that it's because of the way you guys act. That's why people hate y'all. It's not because of your skin color. It has nothing to do with skin color, yo. And that's why we will never go anywhere, because they keep saying it's about their skin color. We don't give a fuck what you fucking look like, yo. It's the way you fucking act, yo. We don't give a fuck who you are, what you look like, how dark you are. We don't give a fuck about that. It's not about fucking skin color at all. At all. It has nothing to do with skin color. At all. Because some of us are the same color. Has nothing to do with it. So you can't even pull that card with us. No, it's like the fucking audacity, though, to sit there and say, you're not enrolled. So prove yourself. Call someone. I don't need to prove myself to you, dude. Dude with a big rash on his face, bro. Like, who are you? Like, put your camera on and show us your face, bro. I promise you. Please. We are not the same, bro. Meet me halfway, man to man. Turn your camera on, man to man. Man to man, put your camera on and show us your chin. There you go, man to man.
Man to man. There I go, right there. Hold on, down. Where you see a rash at on my face, man?
Underneath your chin, right here.
It ain't this is here. Come on, man.
No, we can't see you. We can't see, bro. Yeah, show it. Show it. Go like this. Put the camera up. Yeah, bro. You gotta. Yeah. Big ass rash. It's all pimply, bro. It's all pimply, bro. Yeah, look at your shirt. It's all stained too. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. This is the guy that wanted me to prove myself to him. Oh my god, bro. I'm sorry. You're a bum, bro. Touch the ceiling. Yeah, bro. See what I mean? See what I mean? Walk through the doorway. Yeah, bro. You are literally 4'9", dude. And that's what I mean. This is why I want to stop associating with him, because I'm letting guys like that get under my skin. Shame on me. Honestly, shame on me. I should be mad. Should be mad. I'm letting guys like that get under my skin. You see what I mean, though? You see what I mean? And he was just up here earlier. Show us your tribal ID. Now call someone. Prove you're native. And yeah, dude, it's like, no, dude, it's like they get a rise out of it, yo. They feel like they got some type of power. Yo, fuck. Seriously, yo. Oh my God. You ruined it, bro. You guys ruined it. And you guys, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I grow my hair long. I don't listen to rap music. Whoo, yo, and I look back at myself sagging my pants, and I, I'm so embarrassed, yo. Want to be nothing like black people ever, yo. And I thank y'all for that, yo. It's people like that. It's like, oh, yo, I was so dumb, and I want to wake up more people too. I want to wake up more of my people, yo. We got natives that act like that, Latinos that act like that think that's cool, that like seek their approval and their acceptance. No, you do not want to be accepted by those people. I do not want to be cool with y'all. And just because I don't want to be accepted by them or cool with them does not mean I want to be accepted or cool with white people. You guys live in a black and white world. Just because I'm going against someone that's black does not mean I side with people that are white. And that goes the other way around. Just because I'm siding with people that are white doesn't mean, or going against people that are white doesn't mean I side with people that are black. Okay? Like, that's what I'm talking about, yo. It's people like him that really like woke me up, and it was like, ew, yo, these are a fucking nasty fucking group of people, yo. And yeah, yo, it's literally people like that. It's like their attitude, yo, has nothing to do with skin color. Has nothing to do with skin color, yo. At all. At all. And I'm not a racist person, yo. I am not racist. I just grew up and woke up. Grew up and woke up, yo. You don't have to be racist to understand that, yeah, there's a fucking problem in our fucking country, yo. Why do you make fun of Africans if you're not racist? I make fun of everybody, bro. Make fun of everybody. I think you guys are just manipulators and victims, though. And it has nothing to do with your skin color. It's you guys weaponize your skin color, bro. You use that as your shield, you weaponize your skin color, and you say people are racist to get your way. Like master manipulators and victims, yo. Yo, appreciate you, Philip Maseki. It was nice to meet you, bro. Maybe DM me and we can talk some more, bro. Where you from? Because you know what? I have never gone up to any of your guys' longhouses out there. I've only been to Cattaraugus, Steenberg, Tonawanda, Tuscarora, and Onondaga. And I've never been to longhouses out in Canada either. I have trouble getting in because for one, I'm Seneca. The border, they don't like Senecas, and I don't have my status card in Canada either. That's what I want to go for. I want to go there so I can get my status card over there. Bro, I don't want to talk to you, bro. You're good, bro. It's people like you that really kind of like was like, yo, yeah, I don't want to be nothing like these motherfuckers, yo. Thank you. I thank you, yo. Really snapped me out of it, and it has brought me closer to my culture. Stop trying to dress like you're fucking black or fucking white or whatever. You got a style. We got our own shit. We got a way our people dress, yo. We got our own culture, yo. And it's thriving, yo. We got a good culture, yo. You don't need to dress like that. You don't need to fucking mimic any fucking white person or any fucking black person. You don't need to dress like them at all, yo. They're trying to dress like each other. They both hate each other and they're both copying each other, yo. We got our own shit. We got our own shit, is what I'm saying, yo. Yeah, and it has nothing to do with skin color because someone could, and I can prove this because some of our people are the same color is these motherfuckers, yo. You're mimicking now saying yo. Yo is an indigenous word, yo. Come on. You don't know that. Yo is an indigenous word, especially to this area where I'm from, the Northeast. Yo. Yeah, yo. Yeah, yo. Anything, it's, what do they call it? It's, gonna be learning linguistics, yo. That's what I want to do. I want to learn linguistics so I can connect the languages, yo. The languages is a big thing, yo. And there's similarities in our languages and many of the languages from all four corners of the world. You can find every language in our language, actually. So that's why I want to study that a little bit more. Yeah, right. You know where you got it? No, bro. Listen, you guys are... It's like, you're so obsessed with me, dude. Look, go. Fuck. If you don't like me, if you got something... This is for people that I like to talk to, not people that are negative. If you're just hating, you're jealous. Like, why are you even here and trying to throw your 2 cents? Just to get under my skin? Everybody knows I got a fucking short fuse and I'm trying to work on that, yo. I'm not trying to be a fucking asshole anymore. So now you're just being an asshole, yo. If you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say it. If you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say it, dude. Just go on. You know, I'm getting too old to be going back and forth with people. They're trying to copy the language. Like I said, in a couple years, you will have black kids speaking with a res accent. They're all going to grow their hair long. Yeah, yo. I'm telling you, we're going to be going through a crazy ass. The energy is high. It's all high energy right now. You can really feel the energy. Your hair looks real nice. Yeah, TikTok is a war. That's a fucking weapon. TikTok is a weapon. It's making people dumber. It's indoctrinating people. It's changing people, yo. It's making the black community very weak, yo. TikTok is a weapon on the black community. Social media in general, yo. It's making y'all weak as a people, yo. Social media, you should use it as a tool to... That's what I use social media as a tool to help, to inform. But damn, yo, it is making y'all weak, yo, because you're sitting on there spending mad hours on there. You're either, you got a negative charge or you got a positive charge. Me, I try to have a positive charge all time, right? An Audi. You got an innie. You got a negative charge, yo. You take in, you watch, you know, you waste. Me, I produce, I add. That's what I try to do. You know, I try to be on a positive side of things. And I tell my relatives, you guys need to get on this wave too. All my indigenous people, jump on this wave right now. I'm telling you, the energy is high. It's better to start now. Better now than later. Yo, somebody called me Red Foundational American. I said, do not fucking call me that. Foundational Red American, yeah. I said, do not fucking call me that, yo. The fuck? Do not fucking call me that at all. At all. Let's see. Let's see what we got. This was posted.
There's you, and there's you.
6 months ago. Let's see what I was saying 6 months ago.
Get your domain on Wix.
So the human race is the giant race. We're just a lot smaller from what we used to be. All life, all creation began on Turtle Island. Now, Turtle Island, you can find the most giants, dinosaurs, the origin for all animals, even animals in Africa. Life didn't start in Africa. That's the out of Africa theory. A theory is not a fact. I don't subscribe to theories, but life did start in the Americas, and I'm going to prove that for you. So a long time ago, in the beginning, everything was bigger. The people were bigger, and even in the Abrahamic religions, they believe everybody was bigger. Like, this is Adam going all the way to Noah. Noah was a giant. Noah was actually from the Americas, and they even say Adam was made from red clay, Adam and Eve, and that is...
And you know where they find red clay? In the Americas, they call it Indian clay. Who do they call the red man? Now, you can see, oh, that video, dude, we got a lot to learn, guys. We got a lot to learn, a lot of people to wake up. Yo, we got a lot to learn, a lot of people to wake up. If I can start a fire that I got underneath me, underneath all y'all would understand everything. Like, you guys would have the energy. I got lots of energy, lots of time to give. You know, this is a passion. Find something you like. Once you find something you like, you will never work a day in your life. Find something you like, and you will never work a day in your life. Yo, come on. Being an artist helps. So this is one thing I learned at the conference too. The community, it takes a village to raise a community, right? Or it takes a village to raise a child. If that child has gifts and abilities, the community or the village, their responsibility is to nurture that gift, that kid and his abilities. Help them any way they can, support them any way they can, nurture it, feed into it, give it, make it better, make them perfect it. So one day, not make them, let them perfect it. Support them in whatever gift it is. So one day their gift or their ability nurtures the village or the community. You understand? Nurture the child's gift and ability in their village. The village needs to do that. So that child grows up and their gift and ability nurtures the village. So the village needs to nurture the child's gift. So that child grows up and their gift nurtures the village. There you go. There you go. That's one thing I learned. And yes, they need whatever it is. And we're still growing, yo. We're still growing. We're still learning too. Yo, and when I heard that, I took that and I thought about like myself. Yo, I thought about myself. Yeah, yo. When I was a tattoo artist, everybody wanted a tattoo. They supported me. They nurtured that gift and I got real good at it. Supported from my community. And I got to the point where I would just go live on Facebook. I was going live on 10 years ago on Facebook doing my tattoos for hours to sit on there and go live, get hundreds of views going live. Right? So nurtured that, almost perfected that. Now I still go live. I'm an artist now, still. Just use my mind, my artist mind to make these videos. You know, you gotta have an eye. You know, being an artist, you look at content or art or whatever. My content is art. Yeah, sometimes I'm getting kind of lazy with it and I just want to get to the point, get my points across. And sometimes that's all you need to do is make your point and post it. But I get real creative with it too.
Part of our creation story is that we were made from clay. Everybody started out as red, even black people and white people. Black people never left Africa, so they were burned by that sub-Saharan sun. Their hair began to curl up and their skin got darker.
Yeah, they mutated, actually. So you know how they call everybody else mutants? They're the ones that actually mutated, and they have the most mutations in their genes, actually.
It's our color. White people, they lightened up, right? So everybody used to be red and everybody used to be bigger, and then these days they call that the golden age, right? So people would live forever, and death came to us as a punishment for not following the rules. First we used to live forever, and then we could only live for 1,000 years, and now today we're lucky if we get 100 years, if that. So with life starting in the Americas, and the Americas being the garden, it makes sense that everybody else that is not from the Americas were the people that got kicked out of the garden. And they even say it in their religions that they're descendants of Adam and Eve, and Muslims can trace their lineage all the way back to Adam. Well, they got kicked out of the garden, and that's why when they came here, they called us naturals, because we lived by the original instructions, living just how Adam and Eve lived. Naked in the garden, and look at how they depict them. Copper tone, black straight hair, brown eye, right? And then the serpent, and you have a lot of serpent worship here in the Americas. Kukulkan.
So I have learned a lot since then that Adam, it wasn't, Eve came from Adam. Eve was birthed from Adam. Adam was a hermaphrodite. There was also Lilith too. Native Americans are not the people that are like what Adam was, right? Native Americans are pre-Adamites. We predate Adam. We also may come from the lineage of Lilith because she was, when Adam and Lilith liked to jig, Lilith was Adam's first woman. Lilith liked to snag on top. Adam didn't like that. Adam liked to snag on top. So she liked to assert dominance over him, and he didn't like that. So he had the angels chase her out of the garden, right? And actually, they say she was like serpent-like too, even, and it makes sense too. She's like a role for like feminist of like this woman that was equal to Adam that got chased out in the garden because she liked to assert dominance over him. So he asked God to make another girl, and this is one of the versions. There's many versions out there, right? But this is just one of the versions that Adam asked God to make Eve to his liking, so they made her a little different.
Quetzalcoatl, Uktana, and that's what the Great Lakes is. It used to be one Great Lake, and Hanot, the thunder being, shot him with a lightning bolt, and it petrified this horned snake, and it became the land in between the Great Lakes, and because it used...
Yeah, and this used to be called Lake Iroquois. This is actually Iroquois, but this lake right here was called Lake Iroquois.
To be one big Great Lake. So everybody used to be bigger back then, and the animals too. In the Americas, they find the most giant.
Look up Ontario. Lake Ontario called Lake Iroquois when it was a glacier or whatever.
Remains and the dinosaurs, right? Native American creation stories in modern science proves what natives have been saying since time immemorial.
This is what I'm talking about when I say indigenous science. So indigenous science is the foundation to modern day science. So natives have everything that they have come out and discovered with modern day science, Native Americans already knew. And this is a fact. Everything that modern day science is coming out and discovering, Native Americans already knew. Like, their discoveries are stuff that we have already been saying since time immemorial. Every single major discovery, from when they discovered the plants were feminine, natives knew that. We called them three sisters, corns, beans, squash. From when they say the continents were one Pangea, natives knew that, Turtle Island. Then when in 2024 they discovered the whole planet was underwater and it was a water world at first, natives knew that it was just water and sky. And they discovered that because they found algae at the tip top of Mount Everest. That proves what we were saying. What else? This earth was dominated by water animals, giant water animals. That proves what we're saying too in our creation story. Turtle Island, giant water animals like dinosaurs, right? What else? You can hear our stories, our culture, and our stories throughout, or every culture in our stories, right? So you hear of Yahweh, you hear of Sophia, you hear of even Jesus, yo. Quetzalcoatl and Skunyadayot were the Native American versions of Jesus. And I'm pretty sure there's probably other tribes out there that have their own version.
They prove what we've been saying right, actually. So the reason why everything was a lot bigger was because there was trees of life. They say about 200 of them.
And they sent 200 fallen angels to cut them all down. This was before the flood.
And these trees of life are actually, they came from one tree, the celestial tree of life in the sky world. And when Sky Woman...
And that's probably what the Rupus Nigra was. So if you look at the Norse depiction of Earth, they got a giant tree, this tree of lights or tree of life. And this tree actually came from Sky Woman's world. It came from another planet.
Came here, she was trying to catch herself and was reaching, and she grabbed
right there. This is the most accurate depiction of where we live. So not only do they have the ice wall, they have the firmament, they have the tree of lights. This would be the Rupus Nigra. This would be Pangea, or also Turtle Island. And notice how it is right there. But the Rupus Nigra is the magnetic mountain that was at the North Pole. And then they flipped the maps, and now the North Pole is actually Antarctica, and that's why they're finding. So they used to say, listen to this. Long time ago, they used to say the Garden of Eden was at the North Pole, right? And there was a magnetic mountain there, right? The Rupus Nigra, and that's why everybody's compasses pointed north. And that Rupus magnetic mountain was probably a petrified tree stump, the tree of life, right, on the back of Turtle Island, Pangea, right? But they said the North Pole was the Garden of Eden. They flipped the map. So the Rupus Nigra, now they're saying there's nothing at the North Pole now. And that's why they want Greenland, is because new routes are melting. It melted the middle, and now there's no land and all that. It's because they flipped the map. And that's why in Antarctica they're finding rainforest and all that down there, and mountains.
The seeds and some of these roots, and she brought them down to this world. And
see, we already knew about black holes and wormholes.
Some of these roots.
We already knew about black holes and wormholes and portals and stargates. Albert Einstein was a German. Germans are obsessed with Native Americans. And he was in New Jersey when he discovered black holes or whatever. And he had heard, we have, in all of our versions, we have dark holes that Sky Woman fell through in outer space. That's a black hole. Even grid lines, too.
And she brought them down to this world. And they planted them on Turtle Island, but they say there was about 200 of them. And that's when you'll see, like, your Devil's Towers and your tree stumps throughout the Americas. And it's because these trees of life gave off some of the best oxygen, and the best medicines, the best fruits.
Tree of lights.
Vegetables, and that's why everything got a lot bigger. People used to live forever. And then there's some creation stories that say that we came out of the middle of the earth, that we're real small, and actually we got ripped in half too. Boys and girls used to be one, and they were real small, and they crawled out the hole. The locust came out, and yeah, we breathed that air, we got that.
But yeah, there's lots of stuff out there. Lots of cool stuff out there. Right here. There you go. That's the Seneca right there. Just a patch in the back. No, I'm friends with that guy on Facebook. Is there more coffee? Yes, please. Okay.
Sunlight on our skin, we drank the water, we ate from the tree of life, and we grew. Too big to go back down the hole we came out of. You'll hear some natives say that. But the further you go back in everybody's history, the more advanced they were and the taller they were. Everything was just bigger back then. And it's because of these trees of life. They say they cut down these trees of life to flood the people because the frequencies and balances on the surface world. You guys got to understand there's a sky world, the heaven, the surface world. We're living on the roof. There's
Hey!
There you go. Hello there. Today's video is about Iroquoian pictograph writing. This is a sadly under-researched subject. The majority of my information comes from a single pamphlet included in part of the book, Tales of the Iroquois. The pamphlet was originally published in Akwesasne in the 50s. It was compiled by a fellow called Ray Fadden, who also did much of the research. The pamphlet isn't very long, so I will read it to you.
We got our own hieroglyphics.
Picture writing is a means of expressing thoughts or recording events by marks or drawings. An understanding of Iroquois or Six Nations customs, dress, history.
Actually, we're gonna do a whole video for this so you guys can watch too, okay guys? We're gonna do a whole thing for this. Just so everybody can watch. Because I'm gonna repost this. This looks like a really good video. Because I'm doing a whole thing on Haudenosaunee hieroglyphics. Actually, we're gonna do a whole thing on Haudenosaunee hieroglyphics. So I came across this video on YouTube of Indian pictographs and they show Haudenosaunee hieroglyphics. So I do have a couple videos already talking about that and I thought this would be a great video to add to it. So here we go.
There you go. Hello there. Today's video is about Iroquoian pictograph writing. This is a sadly under-researched subject. The majority of my information comes from a single pamphlet included in part of the book, Tales of the Iroquois. The pamphlet was originally published in Akwesasne in the 50s. It was...
There you go. You got the mountains, the men, right? Otter, owls. That looks like the owl that's on the dollar bill too. But I'll let this video play and I'll talk about it after.
Compiled by a fellow called Ray Fadden, who also did much of the research. The pamphlet isn't very long, so I will read it to you in its entirety. Picture writing is a means of expressing thoughts or recording events by marks or drawings. An understanding of Iroquois or Six Nations customs, dress, history, culture, language, and tradition is necessary for the understanding of these pictographic signs. The symbols and signs given in this pamphlet are, in most cases, both ancient and modern Six Nation origin. Some of the more ancient signs were secured from wampum belts, pictographs found in bark dishes, condolence canes, rock writings, beadwork, and designs recorded in the writings of early missionaries and explorers who traveled among the Iroquois. In some cases, where a design was thought lacking, a general Indian design taken from the most important known pictographs of the North American native peoples has been used. The designs collected and illustrated in this pamphlet have required a great deal of effort, thought, and research, because the sources of information are very scarce. From legends and traditions handed down to the young Iroquois today, it is known that the old ones among the Iroquois had an elaborate system of pictograph writing. Each bark cabin had its painted clan symbol over the entrance. records of the happenings and exploits of the Iroquois were painted within the bark houses. Bark was often stripped from the tree upon which record paintings of events were made on the whitened wood. In some cases, a post was erected in the village for the same purpose. In every town of the Six Nations, the war chief erected a war post. Upon this post, events were recorded. Many of these memorial posts have been mentioned in the writings of the early explorers. In the Moravian journals and the Jesuit relations, picture writing of the Iroquois are often mentioned. The following quotations are examples of this. Quotation: "Though they are ignorant of the art of reading and writing, yet their ancestors were well aware that they were in need of something to enable them to convey their ideas to a distant nation, or to preserve the memory of remarkable events. To this end, they invented something like hieroglyphics and also strings and belts of wampum. Their hieroglyphics are characteristic figures which are more frequently painted upon trees than cut in stone. They are intended either to caution against danger, to mark a place of safety, to direct the wanderer onto the right path, to record a remarkable transaction, or to commemorate the deeds and achievements of their celebrated heroes, and are as intelligible to them as a written account is to us." End quotation. Again, quotation: "The warriors sometimes paint their own deeds and adventures. Other paintings point out the places where a company of Indians have been hunting, showing the nights they have spent there, the number of deer, bear, etc. killed during the hunt, etc. If even a party of traveling Indians have spent but one night in the woods, it may be easily known, not only by the structure of their sleeping hut, but by their marks on the trees, to what tribe they belonged, for they always leave a mark." End quotation. The Honorable Cadwallader Colden, a colonial governor of New York, wrote in his History of the Five Nations about the war parties of the Iroquois, saying that after traveling about 3 or 4 miles from the village, quotation, "They always peel a large piece of bark from some great tree. They commonly choose an oak as the most lasting. Upon the smooth side of this wood, they, with the red paint, draw 1 or more canoes going from home, with the number of men in them paddling which go upon the expedition, and some animal, as a deer or a fox. An emblem of the nation against which the expedition is designed is painted at the head of the canoes, for they always travel in canoes along the river, which lead into the country against which the expedition is designed as far as they can. After the expedition is over, they stop at the same place on their return. They represent on the same or some tree near it the event of the enterprise. And now the canoes are painted with their heads turned towards the town. The number of the enemy killed is represented by scalps painted black, and the number of prisoners by as many withes, and with which they usually pinion their captives. These trees are the annals, or rather trophies, of the Five Nations. I have seen many of them, and by them and their war songs they preserve the history of their great achievements." End quotation. Thus concludes the text of the pamphlet. This pamphlet represents the bulk of the work that has been done on the subject. In conducting my own research, I was able to find no serious academic work on the subject, and the only primary sources I could find besides these contributed nothing to what has already been described. On occasion, I've stumbled across some historian or other who in an unrelated work mentions the pictograph writing in passing. The bulk of these mentions can be caricatured thus: "This is a fascinating subject, and someone who isn't me should dedicate a lot of time to studying it." I take a dig at the historians, but I suppose I'm no better. Unfortunately, I think the time for a comprehensive study of Iroquois pictograph writing has long since passed. Very few examples of it have survived to the present day. The common mediums of bark, wooden posts, and animal skins obviously do not survive well. Compounding this is the fact that every Iroquoian village was razed to the ground at some point in history, either during the Beaver Wars or else the American Revolution. In my research, I was able to find only 3 surviving examples. Due to internet nonsense, I am unable to share these images with you. One was a simple hunting record, "Oh, I caught 2 beavers and a deer." Another was a representation of a condolence ceremony. The third was incomprehensible and might not have been related to the Iroquois at all. I think the time for a comprehensive study of the pictograph writing was in the late 1600s, early 1700s, back when there was still material to work with. Besides the scarcity of surviving examples, there are not very many people left who might have some knowledge key to deciphering the symbols. There aren't very many people left from before the residential school era. This is an image by the Jesuit missionary Pierre Joseph Marie Chamonix.
Look at the bottom one. It looks like Mayans down there, standing there.
It is a demonstration of pictograph writing. At the top, we see 8 of the clan animals mustered for war. On the left, a war canoe with 8 paddles. On the right, we see 3 men killed. On the bottom left, we see a man carrying 2 scalps and another escorting a prisoner. On the bottom center, we see bear and beaver carrying wampum, perhaps in council. On the bottom right, we see bear and turtle sharing a fire. One question I have is how standardized it was. Did each community have their own variations? Did each nation have their own variations, etc.? I think it's likely that many of them were standardized, but many others were made up on the fly. This leads into another question of whether it should be considered a writing system or a mnemonic device. I would place it halfway. The variety of symbols allows you to communicate with a great deal more clarity than a pure mnemonic device such as a wampum belt. However, the lack of grammatical symbols places a limit on comprehension. The Jesuit example demonstrates this quite well. Unlike pure mnemonic devices, even without the original explanation, we are able to extract some meaning from this image. But, in the absence of grammatical symbols, we are unable to extract everything that the author intended. You can get something without explanation, but you need explanation if you want to get everything. Hence, half writing, half mnemonics. I find it interesting to think of what the pictograph writing might have told us if more of it had survived. It might perhaps be overly idealistic for me to imagine some arcane bits of knowledge, a comprehensive history from the Iroquoian perspective. Likely most of it would just be hunting records, war records, and marriage records. Nevertheless, the mundane artifacts like that can be invaluable to the historian and archaeologist. It's a shame that all we have is this pamphlet, but I'm grateful for it and to those who compiled it. I hope you...
That's it. But yeah, pretty interesting. Even though I have a couple videos on the subject already, I've never seen these before. So let's go back and look at these pictures. They got Tuscarora, people of the shirt. Yep. Right? They got a heron, Onondaga, people of hill people, people of the Flint, great people of a mountain, Seneca. great hill people. Oneida, people of the Standing Stone, and Cayuga, people of the Great Swamp, of the Great Pipe, or the Swamp people. I've heard that one too before. But yeah, this was the one that caught my eye. This one reminds me of Mayans down here. But dead, these are dead. Dead fall. Death sleep. Dull. Antler War Club. Council fire. Chief calling people to council. Chiefs with the antlers on their head. Yep. A man with horns on his head means chiefs. Chain of Alliance. Celestial trees. Yep. Yo, see those celestial trees right here? They look like those Anunnaki trees where they're standing there planting the DNA strand. That's what it looks like. Heron and a crane facing each other. Okay. Crooked tongue, liar. Forked tongue, liar. Oh, look, it's a picture. Yeah, yo, look, it's a guy. And there's a line, squiggly line coming out of his mouth. And then there's a guy with a fork.
The sword was incomprehensible and might not have been...
I'm recording. But yes, please.
...related to the Iroquois at all. I think the time for a comprehensive study of the pictograph writing was in the late 1600s.
Let's see this. What is this right here? Tree of Peace. That one's interesting. Join Iroquois League. Let's see. Hunting. What is that one down there? What does that one say? Can't really see it. Brothers. Yeah, these are just real good ones though. Thank you. Okay, here's another one. Traitor, white man. White man is a guy with a gun, a bottle, and a hat like that. Starvation. It's a blank thing of food, and you see the ribs on that person. Iroquois resting giant turtle on world. Celestial tree and sun. Look, with the sky dome too. Spirits. They look like ghosts. Yo, look and see the spirits. It's got a flying head almost. Thunder spirit, a guy in a cloud shooting an arrow. Speak together. Tadpole. Friendship. Ill. Islands. Lacrosse. We already seen that one. Okay, here we go. The 5 Nation belt. The bow of 5 arrows, 5 nations, the tree of peace. Yeah, look. We have evolved from the tree of peace with the war club underneath. They even put the bird on top. So you see that? That's that. Circle with the mark of the center, 5 nations. Oh, okay. Circle with the mark in the center, 5 nations. Is that our mark? Is that an ancient mark that we forgot about? Okay, look, and an Indian record displaying his number of times he's been wounded. Okay, that's so sweet. How many twice in war without returning? He gave belts to raise a war party. He going back to fight and returning have. Oh, okay, look, that's so cool, yo. I want to get a tattoo like that. I want a tattoo like that with all my fights. But yeah, that's this video for Haudenosaunee hieroglyphics. I will be making a playlist so you guys can watch all of them in there. So thanks for watching, and go ahead and give this video a share. So if you guys want to rewatch that and all this, you guys are going to have to go watch it on my YouTube channel when I post it later. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dang, yeah, yo, we're gonna have a nice one, yo. Yeah, this is a good one right here.
The digital life. It can get a little weird these days.
Where's my other phone? Let's see. Make a cover photo for a video about Iroquois hieroglyphics. Title it Reaction Video. There, this is what we'll do. Hey, how are you guys doing? Are you guys doing well? Pamphlet. How do you spell pamphlet? Okay. That's a good one. I don't ever have AI remake photos unless I really need to. Like the other day for my blanket video, I needed AI to make a cover photo, a thumbnail for it. It threw the medicine wheel in it. So like fuck, yo. I had to go back and have AI take out the medicine wheel, yo. I was like, why the fuck did it put a medicine wheel in my shit, yo? Yo, it's good, yo. I'm making a video for you guys. Hey. Okay. There we go. Publish. Okay, we still got 14 minutes left for that. But that'll be a good video once we have it up and running. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's what we'll do. Save to playlist, make new playlist. Oh, public. Haudenosaunee hieroglyphics. There we go. We'll add that one. We're gonna add this one. Save to playlist. Haudenosaunee hieroglyphics. We're gonna add this one to the playlist. Haudenosaunee hieroglyphics. Hey, and we'll do more content on Haudenosaunee hieroglyphics, actually. We'll do a whole thing about it. Because now that opened up my eyes, yo. That guy's little video just opened up my eyes to a whole wide range of content now. Because we do have our own written language. We got the sky domes. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. Native Americans, Iroquois, had their own written language. You want to type in RIOQUOIS, sky domes. We have our own written language in this. This is a type of language right here. It's a type of hieroglyphics. It has meaning to it. Okay, we're going to record again. So here we have another type of Haudenosaunee symbolism or hieroglyphics. This is a type of language. We call these the sky domes. So as you can see here, symbol A is just the regular firmament, right? B, it has the celestial sprout. C, it's starting to get bigger, turning into the celestial tree of lights or life, right? And then you got the sun, black hole sun. You got the tree of knowledge or tree of life, right? But the celestial tree of lights, the sun, all that. And then that dot, I heard the dot with the circle with the dot in the middle meant the 5 nations. But this is a type of language, the sky domes. It depicts, this is the depiction of where we live. That's Pangea, Turtle Island, the ice wall, the mountains, the 3 layers of the firmament. But we're talking about language now, the different types of language written in this. So it's a type of hieroglyphics, actually. Let's see if we can make this bigger. Let me screenshot that first. But yeah, these are different. Wow, I can't believe they're showing this on there. But yeah, those are the sky domes. And I would like to see more of our sky dome art, you know, written out as a language, because there's something there. It's a symbol. It's symbolism. But that's the video for today on Haudenosaunee symbols and sky domes, hieroglyphics. But this is the most common one that you'll see. And each one could be different, telling a story of creation, actually. Go ahead and share this video, and thanks for watching. Hey, Pangea is a horrible continent. Natives knew about Pangea, yo. Natives already knew about that. But this is a language right here, yo. This is a type of language. We have our own symbols. We got our own language, yo. Our own symbolism, our own hieroglyphics. Let's keep looking up more symbols. Oops. Okay, now look at this one. Literally got a portal right in front of that guy. Iroquois armband. Yeah, I can't believe somebody drew this. This picture of this hut Dewey. Yeah, this is going to be in my book too, guys. Oh, I got that on the back of my hoodie. It's all in red. Real Iroquois symbols. Those are not Iroquois symbols. It's got fucking star and crescent moon and all that, yo. What the fuck? Hey, I like that one. Here we go. Zoese ni sanción de Agdayonga. Mohawk symbols, what? Hey. So as I'm looking at these symbols, right, we found some more that actually match the hieroglyphics that I want to share with you guys. So these are the clan chief symbols that are on the condolence cane. These are some of our other symbols, right? I'm trying to make it so you guys can see it. But here's another one that's got the Mohawk clans on it. Now that's a deer antler, and it's got them right here. Let's see. It's on Pinterest. Trying to make it smaller so you guys can see it. Okay. So this is a good one right here. It's got the Mohawk family symbols. Maybe we can find the rest of them. But these are it's got the names too, and I've been looking for these, so let's match them up. There we go. Mohawk. So we got the Mohawk one. Let's start from the left up here. We got these dots or these antlers or something. These 3 lines actually. He who combs. It's like a spike or something. Double life. Is that like the trees or something? Great white eagle. Yup. Got the antler. He who drops down the rattle. Great driftwood. Is that what that one is right there? This great driftwood. What are these 3 dots though? of equal matters. But yeah, yo. Those are the Mohawk clan titles. And as you can see, the ones on the right are drawn a little bit better compared to the ones on the left. Now I want to find all of the rest of them. Let's see. This is Pinterest, yo. Wonder if they got the rest of them though. We're looking. Let's see. Mohawk Nation News. Wonder if they got the other one. Probably not. Let's look up Seneca family symbols then. Or chief symbols. They just keep showing that. Let's see. For Cayuga, no, they don't got Cayuga either. Hold on. Nadaga. Yeah, yo, it's pretty hard to find, yo. That same picture popped up right here, but dang, yo. They got them right here, but I don't know if they got them all lined up like that. Yeah, I see it was right here. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think they got the rest though. I seen our sky domes, but it looked like rainbows. Morning, storm. These look like ours because it's got the sky dome. Damn, that's crazy. Seneca chief title and symbols. Yeah. Let's look up each one. Yeah, it's not gonna pop up, yo. Just the Mohawks. Yo, the Mohawks don't have nothing sacred no more. All their stuff is out there. Oneida. Yo. And watch, Mohawk will pop up though. Yep, see, first one to pop up. Ancient Mohawk tribe symbols. Yeah, nah. Here, let's do this. This is what we'll do. Here, or Haudenosaunee. Chief titles and symbols. No, they got the belts though. Iroquois? Yep, that's the only one that got it. Yep, so if you guys would like to join the search, let me know if you guys can find the rest of these. We already found the Mohawk one. So let me show you. They got the Mohawk one right here. Of it already redrawn and explained with the titles. Like, we got the names too of each one, but I'm trying to find more drawings or more hieroglyphics because this is our language that we lost, yo. It's our language. We're like the Egyptians, yo, had hieroglyphics. So if you guys would like to join in the search for this, you're looking up the Iroquois chief titles and symbols. We got our own hieroglyphics. So far, if they had the Mohawk already typed out and redrawn right here, they would have to have the Seneca, Onondaga, Cayuga, Oneida. But that's what we're looking up. That's what we're trying to find. We're trying to find the rest. So thanks for watching, and go ahead and give this video a share. Yo, thanks Louis for the jewels, bro. Appreciate that. That was a good one though. Oh, you know what? We should look up pictographs. Okay, we're getting somewhere. The fuck was this? Iroquois Museum Arts and what? Not letting me repost. Oh, that's fine. God, they no go. Erie County holding a gun in Erie County, Pennsylvania. Here we go. Iroquois pictographs. Hey. So we're at some museum website and we found Iroquois pictographs right here. Pretty cool, and it looks like there's a lot because they're numbered 67 all the way up to 80 something. But that's amazing, y'all. And that means he's speaking down on someone. I already get it. Look, that's a chief with the antlers. Okay, there was a fire, council fire, right? That's what that means. Hey, yeah, the ancestors. Antlers, yo. Those are antlers. That means chief, yo. But yeah, yo. These are very good and interesting. I wish there was more. Is there? There's gotta be more, yo. Let's try to see. An effigy pipe. It's a drawing of one. Pottery. Iroquois rituals. Okay, let's see what they got here. Savages come from the stove to drown themselves in the lake. Where two men sweat. Okay. The relations of a sick person, and they're all dancing around the sick person. Burying place for savages. See how they just call us savages? The slaves of the deceased carrying his baggages. Hmm. But that's pretty much it on Iroquois pictographs, I guess. Let's see. The roll call. Maybe we can find something here. My bad, y'all. This is the roll call of the Iroquois chiefs, a study of Menominee Cane from the Six Nations Reserve. Yeah, okay. Now we're talking. They're talking about the condolence cane, y'all. It's got all these markings on it. Frick. Back of cane. Notes on cane with crook. Used in moccasin game. First design represents evil, sickness, death. Second design, a man. Third design, a wampum belt. Fourth design, small saw teeth, black wampum, a lodge. All are notified. People, semicircles. Eighth design, semicircles. Left of the cane, okay. Represents evil, death. Hold on, let's pull that picture back up. There you go. Okay. So left side represents evil, death. Okay. Do they have any pictures in this book? Okay, yeah, they do. Word. Hey! We found some gold. We found some gold, guys. Let's get a good look at this. I want to zoom in. Oof. Yeah. Star constellations? Nah. Really? See what I mean, y'all? You see what I'm talking about? We need to learn these languages, y'all. Your people were not a primitive people. Your people had wampum belts, treaties, and covenants and agreements with foreign nations and kingdoms and ancient civilizations, actually. They have enslaved us, y'all. The colonizers have enslaved the black people. They tried to do what they did to us, but they couldn't. So they're just policing us a lot on our own land, yo. On our own land. We have our own languages and we have our own writing system. We need to forget this English language. It's angel. What do they say? English is angel language of the fallen angels that mix with the daughters of man, I guess. It's a cursed language. You're speaking hexes and curses when you're speaking this tongue, actually. when we had our own organic original language, or what our ancestors spoke, and we had our own hieroglyphics, and this is it. These are our hieroglyphics, people. Our people spoke like the Egyptians with symbolism like that. Wait till you see the Mayan hieroglyphics. But yeah, this is the condolence cane. It's like 1,000-year-old cane. 5 nations, commentated by chiefs. Okay. Hey. Take up the path, excuse errors of sequence. All the words come together. A completed league. 6 dots. Okay. Yeah, that dot right here. So I learned earlier that that circle with that dot means 5 nations. Heads and graves. Okay. You have taken with you to your graves, beneath your head, what you decreed. Where your home, you rest the things which you have established, only abandon for sight to override the place. Where you are lying on the law, where you have it under your head is your pillow. It is overgrown with brush. Overspreading trees covered the forest. What indeed you established the completed league, leading the chiefs of the 5 nations wearing horns of office to take upward towards the path. Yep, these are all men right here wearing horns. Step out of the door of our own longhouse at mention of fire title over the longhouse. Yep, that's a longhouse, and that's smoke coming out of the longhouse. You have strengthened the house, the league, the condolence council. The new chief is to be raised. A reminder, insert a special praise to the dead chief when reached to that title. A roll call. The back of the king, introduction to the eulogy of the founders of the league. Okay. Interesting. Relationships and groupings of pharaoh chiefs after Hewitt siblings. Yeah, so this is when they wanted to take a head count of all the chiefs and all that. And even today, the other day, I went over to the Haudenosaunee website. Looked at all the clan mothers and chief titles. They have 28 vacant spots in our confederacy. We've been colonized, people. It's time to pick up where our ancestors left off and make them proud. Okay, here we go. We got the names right here. These 3 Turtle Clan chiefs formed the first tree of the founders. Okay. The Oneida pictographs. Okay, here we go. Let's find the Seneca ones. There, let's unzoom this a little bit. Let's find some more. Okay, here we go. Hey, we found them. There we go. Oh, it's a little fucked up, yo. The page is fucked up. But either way, we got the names. And there's pegs, too, that stick out. I am going to get my own replica of the condolence cane. I would actually like to recreate our whole alphabet again in hieroglyphics. And even use our Skydome language, too. Bring back the Skydome language. Skanyadayo. There you go. Told you Skanyadayo is a clan name. Skanyadario. That's how you say it in Mohawk. And they got it translated to Mohawk. To be honest, they should make it translated to all dialects. all dialects of Iroquois. So you got Susquehannock, Meherrin, Tuscarora, Cayuga, Oneida, Onondaga, Cherokee. Those are all Iroquois dialects, yo. Tuscarora. So I speak a northern dialect. Onondawaka Bueno. That's Seneca. That's what this is on the right. The highlighted part. Cherokee and Tuscarora and Meherrin are southern Iroquois. You got southern Iroquois and northern Iroquois. But these are the symbols, yo. We finally found them. Hey, yo. And you know what? These two lines right here. So you got a lot. These are the Seneca ones. We finally found the Seneca ones, right? But they're not matching some of these pictures. And I'm glad that we found these, because now we can actually rewrite them out. So that's what I'm going to do. Rewrite these out. Not right now, but when we get to it, when I got time. And I had already started with the ones that are on the white sheet, not this yellow sheet. And the yellow sheet looks like they're done better. And you know what? They need to be more straight lines, because the ones on the left looks completely different from the ones on the right. Now, the ones on the right, so look at the bottom row on the ones on the left. It's in white, right? The ones on the right look more straighter. The lines look better. And I see a face. I see a face right here. It looks like we're missing some too. Like you got that sideways house. You got the names too. Okay. Okay, I get it. It's not that it's missing. That is the name. Is it like an arrow? Okay, I see. And that is like what? What the fuck is that? Is that a face? The fuck is that? You can't really tell, yo. You can't really tell, because the ones that I'm looking at has a face on it. Yo. I don't know. Ganon gate the wheat. Ganon. Yeah. Ganon gate the wheat. I'm trying to figure out what that is. 49. Let's see if we can find it. Right here. Here we go. His hair singed off. It broils. Okay, and it explains the picture too. Okay, so that's what's up, yo. We finally can explain it all. Okay, well, we'll do the Seneca ones right now. The Senecas have preserved a moiety system from early times. Dowane. Okay, great forehead. He of the large forehead, a full face with a large brow is depicted. Okay. With a full face with a large brow is depicted. Okay. Is that what you see? Because I don't see that. Okay. Let's go back up. Find Scania dial. Says the Seneca as brothers of the Mohawk and Onondaga are uncles to the Cayuga, their offspring. Scanyadario. Handsome Lake, literally, the literal translation of Handsome Lake is, it is a very large lake. The pictograph stands for water. Turtle Clan. Is that? Stands for water, Handsome Lake. What? You see how that's wrong? The one that I'm looking at on here, it's got a picture of a leaf. It looks like a feather or something. If you look on YouTube or Facebook, we're looking at, so if you're looking on YouTube and Facebook, look at Seneca, the bottom left-hand corner. It shows like a leaf. It looks like a leaf or a feather. And that's supposed to be Scanyadayo, but this is supposed to be water. It almost looks like a pipe at first, yo, but that's supposed to be a large lake somehow. And maybe that's like a setting sun or something. I don't know. But let's go up to the next one. Where are we? Okay. Right here. Okay. The counselors link here for pairs. Okay. Skies of equal length. It's the two lines right there. Okay. The pictograph is of two curved lines in the corresponding length of the arc. See how that's wrong? Those aren't curved. Those aren't fucking curved. Those are straight ass fucking lines. And that's how I drew them on my fucking thing too. Are you gonna be live later? Yeah, probably. Probably. But yeah, yo, that's crazy. Representing the celestial dome. Come on. Representing the celestial dome. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me right there? Come on. Representing the celestial dome. What? The sky dome. The firmament. And I'll show you exactly what they're talking about. Look at this shit. Right there. That's the firmament. It's upside down. Okay, so we're looking at it the wrong way, yo. We're looking at it the wrong way. The pictures are upside down. Okay. That's why the face is upside down. That's supposed to be water. Beautiful lake. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's the sky dome. And then on the, see how the ones on the left are trying to redraw the ones on the right? Or maybe the ones on the left are trying to draw what they saw in the king. Yeah, the firmament. That's what the sky dome is. Celestial dome. Our people have been putting it in our work and our stuff for a very long time. We actually have our own language with it. The sky dome language. And we lost it. But that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to recover all this stuff. Sagan Joanne. Okay. Large forehead. We already looked that one up. Ganon Gate. The arrow. Ganon Gate on. Here we go. The pictographs suggest the homophonic word Ganon arrow. Okay. Tonawanda Seneca lore gives chewer, biter, killer, threatened. Turtle Clan. Okay. Arrow. Okay. Falling day. The day fell down. Falling day to the Seneca, Tonawanda, Seneca's Snipe Clan. I see no resemblance to this idea in the pictograph. 47. Let's see. Falling day. Yeah, it's like a beaver tail, yo. Hold on. Snipe clan too. What? Falling day. The day fell down. And it's got like a beaver tail or something. I don't understand that, yo. Okay, and then 48, it's like a hand or something. Gonna gite the wheat. And then the oning hook. Oh, man. Okay. Let's look. Hair singed off. It broils. Snipe clan hit. Hale found bear, but no Morgan gave snipe. The pictograph shows the open doorway, but nothing for the title except a spot to represent fire. Okay, and then the last one, it keeps the doorway open. Literally, it holds the doorway flat, referring to an ancient bark or skin door hinged at the top of the longhouse of the League. Open door is the simple rendering of Morgan, Wolf Clan. The symbol is a doorway and a house gable. This is the roll call of the founders of the Great Peace. Hail, Grandsires. Yeah, the eulogy ends on a note of humility, a regret that the present generation is losing the old ways and no longer perform the ritual in its manner of its founders. See? And this is in the 1800s. Oh, let's see what 48 is. It's showing a hand, a bear or paw, or a turtle foot having 5 claws or fingers. Grasper, helper. Okay, it's a little black hand. Hey, yo, that's a little black hand, yo. The black hand. That's what that is. That's like the mafia, yo. But yeah, yo. We finally found him. Let's find some more. Here we go. Here's the whole thing. But yeah, here's the whole cane. Right there. Translated. Eee! Finally found it. Hey! But go ahead and give this video a share. Thanks for watching. We're going to start a whole new video on this king, right? I want to show you guys my plant real quick. It's getting... You guys like that? Grab these dead leaves. There we go. Pick off some of those dead leaves in there. Yeah, it did, didn't it? It got real big. But yeah, we finally found it. What we were looking for. All the symbols. we go. We'll find that video. Right here.
I just created a $47 ebook in 3 minutes flat using AI. Time me while I do it again. Already in Designer.
Indicates that between the women.
There we go. Okay. Let me go put these away. So what am I looking up, you said? I'm looking up my people's hieroglyphics, actually. Broken silence. We gotta look up the Los Luna stone later. Give me some ideas to some very interesting conspiracy theories having to do with indigenous people. And I'll take a look at what you guys got for me, alright? Taking notes right now. We're about to make this awesome fucking video so I can add it to my playlist on Haudenosaunee hieroglyphics, actually. Yahweh Scano Subwego. So today is an awesome day. I have the Haudenosaunee hieroglyphics or Iroquois pictographs. All of our titles to the 50 chiefs in the Confederacy, the original symbols. These are hieroglyphics. So this is going to be part of the Haudenosaunee hieroglyphics playlist that I put together on YouTube. And right here I have the Condolence King with the names and their symbols. And I noticed that a lot of these symbols are drawn a lot better than on this sheet that I have right here. And some of them don't even match and they're like completely different even. Like I started with the Seneca one down here. So for Handsome Lake Skanyadayo, it's supposed to be, so look at the picture all the way on the left. It says Seneca and it looks like a leaf that would be on all the way on the left. That is actually supposed to be water. What is right here? Let me zoom in for you guys. There. Yeah. That's supposed to be water right here in the middle. But that's obvious. Obviously, it looks like a pipe with smoke coming out of it. But the ones for Seneca are actually upside down. Also, for number 48, if you look where it says 48, next to it is a paw. That's a black hand. And look at 49. That's supposed to be a face or something. It looks like a face, like a bushy head or something. And it looks nothing like 49. So you see what I mean? How some of them don't even look the same. Or 50 is supposed to be a house with the doorway open. It's just A lot of them don't match. 45, he's got like 2 things on his head. 2 circles, the arrow. And then even with 44, here on this white sheet, all the way on the left, it's straight lines, but they're actually supposed to be curved like sky domes, like the firmament. Cayuga. Cayuga's pretty cool. Let's see what they got for 34. So they actually got what they're depicting on here too, written out. Let's see. Let me unzoom real quick. 34. Okay. Looks like the presidents. Okay. An interpretation of this name is uncertain. Coming on its knees, calls a summons, manipulating bugs. The old Dahon brothers of John Smoke, Cayuga said, Gajinonda Wehe was the silliest one of the chiefs. He was fooling with various bugs when they found him. The ideograph to 33, a ball or hawk clan claims it. The 2, 33, and 34, as sons to each other, presides as firekeepers over the Cayuga Tribal Council. As its members of the clan and opposite moieties, which spatial arrangement is indicated laterally when the relationship pattern is expressed or in kernels or coordinate rehearsals. Okay, so 35, it depicts a ball-headed war club. So if you look at Cayuga, that black ball with that's a war club. I'm trying to find out. That looks like the planets. Yo, it's got like the sun and all that. It doesn't say it. Man frightened, looks both ways. Yeah, we're looking at. Let's look at Cayuga. Let's go to Cayuga real quick. Go to the Cayuga one. Okay. 34. 35 is a club, but 34 looks like a row of planets, yo. I'm not even kidding. It looks like a row of planets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like a row of planets, yo. And then 33, it looks like a snake wrapped around something. The king. Okay, 37. 36. What the fuck is 36, yo? You got like a pickaxe. And you got something else. Looks both ways. That must be what that one is. 2 exclamation points. Hey, thank you. Okay, let's find out. He shoulders a log, an interpretation of a pictograph of a man supporting a round object on one shoulder. Okay, yeah. See it? He's got something on his one shoulder. Okay. What are these? Okay, 42. Resting on. It's not clear what this title means or what the founder did. The present holder of the title, Chief Alex General of the Upper Cayuga Band at Sour Springs, hold that name, means more than 11. He is of the Bear Clan. The pictograph remains obscure. More than 11. And it's 2 symbols, yo. More than 11. Yo, what? Yo, you know what that looks like? Those 2 symbols, those 2 dots? It looks like fucking Mayan, yo. It looks like Mayan, y'all. I'm not even kidding. It looks like Mayan. It looks like Mayan. No, bro, I'm in the middle of something. You can't come up. Hold on. Now I gotta look this up. Mayan number for 11. Yeah, yo. Wait, what? Oh, yo. Oh my god, yo. Look at 11. Okay, so look at the Cayuga one. Look at, for Cayuga, look at what 11 is. So see the guy with the 2 dots, he's looking to the left and he's got 2 circles. And the one on the right, they didn't know what that symbol means. It's got 2 dots and a line, and it means more, 2 dots, 2 lines and 2 dots. And the name means more than 11. But look at 12. It's got 2 lines and 2 dots, yo. So let me show you guys. So you see that symbol right there next to the guy? They said that they don't know what that means, but his name means more than 11. And I looked up the Mayan number system. Look at number 12. It's 2 lines and 2 dots. And that is 2 lines and 2 dots. And his name, and this is Seneca, and it means his name is more than 11. What? Yo, this is a major discovery right here, guys. This is a major discovery right here. So, let's see. Let's go back to what that said. The Smithsonian. Yeah, we're at the on the Smithsonian website. So, okay. 42. Deske or Deskahe, he does something. Heskeahe, he resting on it. It is not clear what this title means or what the founder did. The present holder of this title, Chief Alex General of the Upper Cayuga Band at Sour Springs, holds that name. And it holds that. The name means more than 11. He is of the Bear Clan. The pictograph remains obscure. So 42, we're going to go to 42. There it is. Because right here, it's just 2 dots and 2 lines. And here, it's a little different. It's a line with a dot, and it looks like 2 guys standing there. But what did they say the name meant? 42. It means he is resting on it. He does. Hold on. He does something. So he does something. He's resting on it. He does something. He's resting on it. Or more than 11. Yeah, dude, that's 11. That's Mayan in 12 right there, yo. That's a Mayan 12, and it means more than 11. Come on, y'all. The cane has Mayan on it. That's wild, yo. I can't believe we just discovered that. See, this is what I mean. When you do this and you go over these stuff, you'll make life-changing discoveries. Science, history-changing discoveries, yo. Really. That's kind of a big deal right there, yo. We just kind of found Mayan. This is a 1,000-year-old cane, just so you guys know. This cane is over 1,000 years old. These symbols are over 1,000 years old. They're saying that it means more than 11, and it has 2 lines and a dot, yo. Come on, that is 12 right there. That's 12 in Mayan. But anyway, yeah. This is pretty dope. But let's take a look at the Mohawk ones. Okay, so you got the 3 lines. Those match up pretty good. Oh, you got the Fibonacci sequence. Over here, it's different. And you know what? I seen it written out, Mohawk family right here. It's written out, it's different. He who combs. So here we got the Mohawk ones rewritten out and different with the actual meanings like this. So I would like to see all the symbols redone nicely, more straighter, so we can tell and make them these are actually bloodlines, yo. Each clan of each tribe has a title. That's your family, yo. And we all live by clan, so yeah. These are pretty much the 50 families of the Confederacy. And we're all a part of this. But yeah, these are actual chief names of each family. Each family has a chief and a clan mother. Now, I wonder, these are the chiefs, right? They say we're matrilineal, matriarchal. Shouldn't the women have their own symbols? The clan mothers, shouldn't they have their own mark? Right? It's 2026. Why don't they make one with all the clan mothers? We need to do a clan mother roll call, a sachem roll call. We need to fill all those vacant spots. We need to recite the great law again and all that. We need to make our confederacy a confederacy again, of nations. And yeah, we got some tribes we need to add in. The Seneca Nation of Indians, the Seneca Cayuga Band of Oklahoma, Tuscarora. But of equal matters, yeah, look at that one, the 3 lines, yeah. See how they change? This one is 2 lines, a Y, and an I. It's just 3 lines right there. On the cane, it looks like the Fibonacci sequence, number 2. If you look at number 2, right, it looks like the Fibonacci sequence. Number 3, he looks like a comb. It looks like a comb, but that's what it is, I think. He who combs. See? He who combs, and the one below it looks like a comb. But no, he who combs, and it's like a mohawk or something. But on there, it looks like a C. Yeah, number 3. What is number 3? Mohawk family. Of equal matters. Okay, yeah, all the lines are the same height. I get that. They're all the same height. Okay, what is that? Some plant? It looks like corn. Let's see what that name is. Wolf Clan or Green Treetop. Great Treetop. Okay. Double Life. Okay. Great treetop, double life. Great white eagle. I see that. Okay. His antlers are leading. Okay. And then this one is 3 dots. He drops down the rattle. And then that one is great driftwood. He drops down the rattle. And it's 3 dots, yo. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. The Mayan, though, 12. But let's check this out some more. Oh, there it is. On the cane, it's different. Wait, what? So whoever, so if you go look at this one, it says this is the one that where it's different. He who drops down the rattle. I can't even tell what that is, yo. Can you guys tell what that is? Look at the second to last one. It says he who drops down the rattle. It looks like a bone with like a string going through it or something. It actually looks like something else, but and it's like we're looking at the Mohawks now, symbols. Second to last one. It's like 3 dots. On here they got 3 dots too. Number 8. What does it mean? He drops down the rattle, I guess, yeah. And then great driftwood. Great driftwood. Oh, my bad. You guys can't see that. Okay. Yeah, these are some good symbols, though. Tadadaho. Look at the Tadadaho, yo. You got snakes. Yeah, they got a lot of titles, yo. Let's go ahead and look at the Oneida ones now. So we went all over the Mohawk, looked at all the Mohawk ones. We're gonna look at the Oneida ones now. So the first one, they got 10. Let's see if they're matching. Yeah, it's a guy. It's like a little dude. And then the next one is like a leaf or like a feather or something. Then the plate with the circle in it. The house, yup. The tree branch. The person standing there. Yeah, and then it changes. It's like an ear. It looks like an ear. I don't know what the fuck that is on the white sheet. And then it's like another tail or something. Looks like a tail. And then another person with something off their head. Now let's look up what the names mean. Oneida. Let's go see what they got for us. Okay. We'll just read them all and then go back down and look at them. We do got the pictures right there, so. But the ones on the yellow sheet look way more accurate, to be honest. Yep, we did all the Mohawk ones. It separates or divides the matter into 2 offices. Yep, that's the first symbol, Mohawk. He who combs seeks wampum. He who sifts the bark sieve, early riser. Onondaga shaman. He combed the snakes out of the Tadadaho. Okay. Manners at equal height. He had a great tree trunk top. Okay. Tenacious life. Double life. Great white eagle. His two horns are moving along, dragging. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, here we go. The great branch. He, number 8. Him who hangs up rattles. Holding rattles. He enters with rattles. He, the great branch, great driftwood. Okay, that's what that is. The son of each other, offspring. Son of the Oneida are thought to be son in Mohawk. Okay. Oneida are the son of the Mohawks. Cayugas are sons of the Onondagas. Yo, that's what I heard. Or Cayugas are sons of the Senecas, us, not Onondaga. But it was just Seneca, Mohawk, and Onondaga. But Oneida and Cayuga, Oneida was birthed from Mohawk and Cayuga was birthed from Seneca. That's why they're little brothers. Okay. He bears a quiver. By forehead strap he carries a fawn skin pouch, bearing a quiver. Who has behind his shoulder what a crep. Okay, that's what it is. Got a quiver of arrows behind his head. Okay. Standing ear of corn. Here's several ears of corn. It's an upright ear corn. Okay. It's an upright ear corn. That's what you're looking down at for. Oh, that's a piece of corn. Oneida. Okay. Through the opening. His longhouse. Okay. 2 branches. All right. He slides himself down. Last 3 of the Oneida are of the Turtle Clan. Let's see. 2 ears hanging. I knew that was ears. Okay. Yeah, that was the ear. Vibrating ears. Pendulous vibrating ears, yo. That kind of reminds me of what's going on with my ear. My ear, when I'm sleeping, I feel like something going in my ear. It's that stuff. But let's see. The latter, Daganawida, stated this chief had seen enormous ears that had probably been slit for insertion of feathers, leaves. Okay. And here's the last one. Covered with mist, he is buried. Shows a man enshrouded with vapor. The photograph shows a face and a head having some sort of covering protruding above, which is not appeared to be mist. Next. Onondaga pictographs, the uncles, the name bearers. And snarled. For free. But yeah, yo, okay. But yeah, yo, these are pretty good. So if you guys want to take a look at the rest of them, you'd have to look for it yourself. But yeah, check that out, yo. Go ahead and take your screenshot. I know you want it. But yeah, this is Haudenosaunee Iroquois hieroglyphics and symbols and pictographs. With yours truly. Thanks for watching. Hey, that's gonna be an awesome video once we post that. We post both of them. Make a cover photo for a video about Iroquois pictographs, symbols, and hieroglyphics. Title it Condolence Cane Pictographs and Hieroglyphics. Hey. Save that shit. One of the best videos ever. Thank you. We're gonna take a break though, guys, alright? We're gonna take a break. I'll catch y'all later, alright? Escunge. Till we meet again. Hit the cash app. Peace. We'll catch y'all later.